Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to Shuru's Orbit. If you're new here, hi, my name is Shi and welcome. Feel at home. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I post new videos every week, so you're not gonna get bored, okay? I am Kenyan and I have been living in the UK for a bit over 5 months now, and my family and friends have been asking me what I love most about living in the UK. Why do I love living in the UK? And I thought of doing this sit down video today so that I can share with you guys the reasons why I love living in the UK and the things I find very interesting. And because I am Kenyan, you might hear me comparing some things to Kenya. I know it's ridiculous to compare Kenya to UK, but I am from Kenya. I've lived there all my life, and some things that I see here in UK, I've never seen them in Kenya. So I might compare some things so that you guys can hear from a Kenyan or an African point of view. And without any further ado, let's get straight to this video. Without the people, there is no UK. So my point number one is gonna be the people. I used to hear people saying that the British are not very friendly. They stick to their lane. They do their own business. They mind their own business. But when I came here, things were very different. The people here are very, very friendly. And I like how respectful they are. They always telling you, please, thank you. You know, they're very kind. And also when you get lost and ask for directions, somebody will direct you very well. They're very kind. They're very kind. Kenyans are also very, very friendly, but I think Kenyans are over friendly. Here, somebody will just say hi and they are smiling, but in Kenya, we will start having conversations and conversations. So people are friendly here, but Kenyans are over friendly. And they are always asking people, are you all right, love? Are you all right, my darling? You know? And I really feel so nice when somebody tells me that. I feel at home. And it just makes my stay easier because I get along with everybody. My point number two, history and architecture. There is so much to do, to see, and to explore. One of my favorite things to do is to visit different cities in the UK, and the English countryside is amazing. Oh my God. I love the English countryside. It is so quiet, it is evergreen, and there is a lot of animals as well. Kenya has beautiful countryside like Nanyuki, Naivasha, Limuru. You know, we have also beautiful countryside, and also here the countryside is amazing. When you are here, try not to visit only London, which is an amazing city, but you will miss out on the beauty of these other cities. So when you're here, try as much as you can to visit more cities. And also, if you are a football fan, this is the home of football, so you can go and watch your match as you explore. In 2019, I went to watch Tottenham all the way to Tottenham, and oh my God, it was the best experience of my life. There is a lot of history to learn here in England. Windsor Castle, Oxford, Cambridge, beautiful buildings as well, churches. The buildings here are quite nice. In Kenya, we have a lot of new modern buildings, but the buildings here are very old and they give me that Game of Thrones kind of vibe, you know. When I'm here, I feel as if I am acting Game of Thrones. My third point is the weather. I know it's crazy to say that I love the weather here. Most people don't like the weather here, especially in winter. They're like, oh my God, it's so cold, it's so cold. And most of the people here book holidays during winter. So they go a place like Kenya where there is sun all the time, and then they come back here during summer. But for some reason, for somebody like me who has never seen snow, I must say that it is interesting to see all this snow. You know, I've never touched snow in my life until I came to England. So I was very excited when I'm walking outside and it's like -0 or 1 degree, 2 degrees, and smoke is coming out of my mouth. I have this steam coming out of my mouth. Oh my God. And the fog. I think this is so beautiful because I have never seen such weather in my life. So it is a beautiful experience. I loved it. I enjoyed the snow. I did. And when it comes to summer, the weather is hot. So it's nice. The winter is nice for me and summer is also nice for me. So I love the weather here. The weather in Kenya is quite beautiful, no complaint about that. It can get really, really hot in Kenya. Because I am a content creator, I must talk about freedom. There is so much freedom to film here in the UK than we get in Kenya. Here you can film anywhere you want, not like anywhere, because you can't film in certain places, you know, that is general knowledge. You can't film in certain places like banks, in the maybe houses of parliament, but we can film in the malls, in the shops, in the cities. You can film, take your videos, take your photos as much as you want, and for as long as you're not hurting anybody, nobody will question you. But Kenya is very different. We cannot film in the malls. We are told no, you can't. And drones, you cannot fly drones in Kenya because it's illegal, and you must have a license to fly those drones in Kenya. And sometimes even in the airport, they will take your drone away. You cannot travel with your drone, or just even take a drone with you to Kenya. Sometimes they will say no, drones are not allowed. So I like that kind of freedom. I, being a content creator, I understand how important it is for me to take photos and videos almost everywhere in the country, because we are not doing something bad. We are only trying to show the beautiful places. In Kenya, they will even take your camera or your phone and they will ask you to delete that footage. They will even arrest you. They will. And also, in the same topic of freedom, I like the fact that here people mind their own business, and you will see people exercising outside and running and doing their own thing, but nobody will say anything. In Kenya, just try to jog. Like me now, today, I just get out of my house in Kenya and then start running. People will think I'm crazy. Boys will start catcalling, like, hey, Madiaba, 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 you know, like, I hate that. I hate that. You cannot exercise in peace without people shaming you or catcalling and things like that. But here you see people do. If you want to walk without shoes, you're fine. If you want to run naked, it's okay. People mind their own business. I like the fact that you are free to do whatever you want for as long as you're not doing something illegal. Transport. This is something I really love and enjoy in the UK. You guys have no idea how much I love traveling on public means here, because it's just like private. It's very clean, very convenient, and there's no big hassle. You just pay by card and off you go. Sometimes back home you pay and then you don't get your change back. Sometimes the buses and the trains, they're not very clean. And also something that I realized they have here and we don't have in Kenya is in every bus there are seats that you cannot sit on because they are for a special group of people, maybe disabled, pregnant, or old people, and they are labeled. In our matatus, we call them matatus, public buses in Kenya. In our buses, I haven't seen that section where they just say if you are fit, you cannot sit there. People just sit wherever they want. And now that I'm talking about it, I'm starting to think, how do disabled people get into these matatus? Because here there is something like a slide on the door, and if somebody's using a wheelchair, they can easily come in and their seat is there. Nobody else can sit on that seat apart from a disabled person, an old person, and a person who is pregnant. And it's just at the front to make it convenient for them to come in and out. But if you're fit, you can even go upstairs. And this is another thing that I really enjoy, double-decker buses. Whenever I'm traveling by bus, I like going upstairs and sit on the top of the decker. Then I get the best view when I'm traveling. I feel like I'm on top of the world, as if I'm flying on an aircraft, but very low to be able to see everything. It's just amazing. The trains are super fast, and I also discovered that there are trains without a driver, automatic ones. Something else I realized is that there are no police officers on the road. In Kenya, you will find 1,000 police officers on road. Let's say you are going from Nairobi to Nanyuki, you will meet so many of them on the road, and some of them will even try to extort money from you, that you've done a mistake, give us this money, you are overspeeding, give us this amount of money. But here, there's nothing like that. You will not see any police officer on the road, maybe when there is an accident or something serious is happening, because there are cameras. Cameras are seeing you, and everybody knows that there are cameras, so you better behave. Corruption, even if you are caught by police officer misbehaving on the road, they're not going to ask you for money there, give us cash or send us M-Pesa or something like that. You will receive your bill, maybe even from the mail. It will just come home and you will pay it in a very legal way, and they will show you where you went wrong. They have cameras, so they can easily produce evidence. Shopping. I am a girl and I love shopping, and I enjoy shopping in the UK. Oh my god, what are you talking about? Even right now, it's only because there is lockdown and I cannot go to TK Maxx, Asda, Primark. Otherwise, I visit those places more often because I get value for my money. Things are very affordable. Women items are very affordable. Makeup, clothes, and the good thing is that the clothes here, the color doesn't come out when you wash. Hazitoi rangi. You get value for your money. But back home, I've tried to buy jeans like 1,000, 1,500 bob Kenya shillings. That's a lot of money for one jeans. And then you wash it, rangi inatoka yote. Here, they don't come out. You can actually even mix black trouser, white tops, because it's not shading. The color is not coming out. So I really like that. And also there is a shop here called Poundland. So that means everything in that shop is £1. And I buy everything. You can get anything in that shop for £1 only. Shower gel, £1. Shampoo, £1. That is approximately 150 bob Kenya shillings. You can get all those things. You can even get sugar. You can get snacks for £1. Everything, lipsticks, everything, £1. And that is the reason why I enjoy shopping here, because things are affordable and I get value for my money. Dog poop bins. There are dog poop bins all over in the parks, in the streets, which is very convenient for dog owners. It makes work very easy for them. You can, when your dog poops, you just collect it and put it in the bin instead of carrying the dog poop in your handbag and take it home, or just leave it in the streets. The streets are very clean, so when your dog poops, just collect it and put it in the bin. And even there are just normal bins where you can put like coffee cups after you finish, papers after you finish your sandwich. So the streets are very, very clean. Healthcare system. England has free healthcare system called National Health Service, NHS. With a few exceptions, NHS is free. These services are free for ordinary residents, but because I am a Kenyan, I need visa to come here. I have to pay for it, and it is normally paid when you are applying for your visa. It's on the topic of how to apply for a UK visa. So when you apply for your visa, you pay the NHS fee. It's really nice because it's equal. NHS is equal. Everybody gets the same kind of service, the same kind of medication. For as long as you're sick and you're eligible to NHS, then you can go and get your treatment. And treatment here is nice. It's nice. There is no misdiagnosis or things like that. Yeah, doctors do an amazing job. There are no mosquitoes here. I hate mosquitoes and I hate mosquito nets because I feel as if I am in a confined place when I use a mosquito net, and I don't like that. When I'm back home, the mosquitoes won't give me peace, and I hate the sound of that teet, teet, you know. Sometimes even you try to spray doom, but they still come. But here there is no mosquitoes at all. You sleep in peace. Nothing like a mosquito will wake you up. And sometimes even you don't have to be sleeping for mosquitoes to disturb you in Kenya. You just sat like this. But the number of times you will be slapping yourself because of these mosquitoes, you know, they're so annoying. So I like the fact that there's no mosquitoes here. Food. If you have an oven and a microwave, you can survive here. Literally. You don't even have to have cooking skills. They have frozen foods. And these are ready-made food, by the way. You just have to pop them in the oven or microwave for a couple of minutes and your meal is ready. Recently, we discovered HelloFresh. Like, it's been there for years, but we've never tried it, and we gave it a try, and we are now stuck to HelloFresh. They deliver the food right to your doorstep, and then they have all the ingredients together according to the number of people you are in the household, and then it comes with very nice recipes. You just choose the meals that you want and they send it to you together with the recipes. How cool is that? It's very easy to follow the recipes, and it doesn't even take long. Let's say like 1 hour and your meal is ready. So these are my own personal experiences. It could be different for everybody depending on where you live, the environment, where you come from, and your personality. Just you as a person, how do you handle things? So you might think, or you might experience things very different from what I have experienced. I hope that you guys enjoyed these little points that I came up with. And I think I will catch up with you guys on my next video. I guess I don't have any much more things to say, but for sure next time I'll come up again with another interesting video just like this one. Stay tuned and I'll see you guys next time.